our president, and actually it was the initiative of our president. The main idea is to further improvement our political system, to liberalize our political system, and to hold next steps towards democratization of our society. So the key changes that were implemented are that the main idea is to strengthen the role of the parliament, to make the parliament as a key player in our political life, in our political system, to make the parliament independent, and to make our local representative bodies independent, and to involve our civil society, our people, to our political matters, to strengthen this interaction between civil society and the government. So another idea of our president was to limit his own power. He introduced a ban, and now the members of his family cannot be members of our parliament, members of our government, or they cannot occupy any high positions in our state-owned companies. So I believe it's a great step forward in terms of preventing any conflict of interests. Another idea was to simplify the registration procedures for political parties. So nowadays, for example, if you want to establish a political party, you have to gather only 5,000 voices, while previously you would have to gather at least 20,000 people. So we believe that it's a great, great advantage. And during next parliamentary election, for sure we will have more political parties to participate in this contest. And in our parliament, we believe that we will have more political groups representing different, different people, different, societies in our country, and definitely it will give us the opportunity to have a broader picture of what is happening in our country, and to develop our country and strengthen political system. Our president several times he mentioned that without political reforms, it is impossible to expect economic development. That's why he is so focused on delivering political reforms in our country. Another very important part of this referendum was to re-establish the constitutional court. Now our people, if any citizen disagrees with the policy of our government, with any decision made by our courts, they can easily appeal. They can easily go to the constitutional court and appeal, and to express their thoughts, their ideas against these decisions. So I believe it's very important. In general, I must say that the main motto was to strengthen the human rights situation. That's why it was decided to strengthen the role of the Commissioner for Human Rights, and to implement some provisions in our constitution. And the next step would be to adopt the constitutional law on the status of the Commission for Human Rights. So these are the main factors that about our referendum. And in general, again, in common, I must say that our president is in Kazakhstan in favor of developing regional cooperation. Without regional connectivity, which is the name of the game, it is impossible to develop our regional cooperation. And even when it comes to, for example, bilateral cooperation between Kazakhstan and Pakistan, if we want to deliver goods between our countries, we have to cross at least 2 or 3 countries. That's why we believe that we have to establish friendly environment in the region to boost our B2B ties, to boost our people-to-people contacts, so on and so forth. It is extremely important. We believe that our region has great potential to develop. What we need to do is to unite our efforts. To unite our efforts, first of all, we have to establish a well-developed infrastructure. So that's why we are, very in favor of this idea. I'll give you another example. Recently, our president visited Tehran. He met with the president of Iran, and during this visit, they officially launched a freight train connecting Kazakhstan with Istanbul. And this freight train, this rail link goes from Kazakhstan via Turkmenistan, then Iran, and from Iran finally to Istanbul. So this freight train came from the central part of our country to Tehran.
Okay.
So we could also use this rail link to connect and to deliver goods to Pakistan.
Okay.
It's well known that last December you relaunched so-called eco train connecting Islamabad with Tehran and Istanbul. So we could use this link to deliver goods from our country. As you know, Kazakhstan is rich of oil, gas and other natural resources which are desperately needed here in Pakistan. So we could definitely explore the opportunities to export these goods from our country to you. With you, this very positive dynamic that we have in this term. Since last year we started working with our Pakistani brothers on TTA, draft TTA, draft transit trade agreement. So now we are at the final stage, and I hope inshallah within the next few months we will finally sign the TTA and create legal framework for boosting our bilateral trade.
And can it spell excellent in promoting cultural links also? So if you could share some information with particular reference to recently held conference in
So in Almaty,
Kazakhstan,
in May,
yeah.
for the first time in the Central Asian region, we held an international conference dedicated to the legacy of great thinker Allama Iqbal. It was a great event. We invited our friends from Azerbaijan, Turkey, Iran, Kyrgyzstan, even some scholars from Europe came to attend this event. So it was a great success. I would like, using this opportunity to thank Professor Dr. Iqbal Chowdhury, General Coordinator of ComStat. He was one of the stakeholders who organized this event. Also, Senator Walid Iqbal, a grandson of a great thinker, he also was a part of this delegation. In total, we had about 15 people from Pakistan. His Excellency Sahibzada Sultan Ahmed Ali, our very dear friend, head of IPRI, Mr. Janjua, many very prominent figures attended this event.
Anything Balochistan?
First of all, my idea was to visit each and every provincial capital. I visited Peshawar, I visited Lahore, I visited Karachi. So the missing piece was Balochistan, Quetta. So when I met with the newly appointed General Director Faisal Kakar of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who covers Central Asian states, he said that we have to visit Quetta. So I said I'm even ready to visit Quetta next week. So thanks to his support, we organized my visit to Quetta. I was the first Kazakh ambassador to visit Balochistan. We met with the acting governor of Balochistan. I met with Chief Secretary. On the second day, we had meetings at the Chamber of Commerce of Balochistan. I also visited University of Balochistan in Buters. So now we have some ideas to develop cooperation with this very important province. I believe that in this province, despite all these negative factors that they face today, they have a very promising future. Gwadar Airport, Gwadar Deep Seaport, CPEC, I believe that such kind of projects will finally
They are rich
help.
in natural resources.
Natural resources, yes, so many things. So that's why I believe that if we pay enough attention to developing cooperation with Balochistan, definitely Balochistan will be one of the most developed regions of your country.
Thank you very much.